Hello, and welcome to a video in which I will demonstrate and discuss bus limiting and loudness metering in the 7.1.2 Pro Tools mix environment. This is not an Atmos video. Atmos is challenging in its own right. This is more of a simple, discrete environment where we will use a 7.1.2 bus and put our limiters and meters on that. This is for a hybrid mix lab, the post-production immersive mix in which students get their first time doing immersive mixing. So the session we're looking at here is already set up. Everything is bussed and all that. And we're just going to start with a compressor. Putting this limiter, let's put it on the main mix bus. It's not a stereo bus. It's a 7.1.2 bus. And pick an insert. It doesn't really matter. Let's put it on the second one here. And I'm going to look for dynamics, and I'm going to look for a limiter. And you'll notice there aren't a lot of plugin options, and that's because once you get into these higher channel counts, there aren't a lot of plugins that support it. You can use FabFilter, which is fantastic. We'll use it elsewhere in this class. But I want to use today the Spherix limiter from Waves. It's pretty powerful, it's pretty cool, and I think you should play with it. I will play audio in the background, and we can kind of see what's going on here. First thing to note is up here, there's some link features. That's a little link there, chain link. And the default preset, once you insert it, is all. So everybody, all the channels, the left, right, center, LFE, left surround, right surround, etc., all the elements are working together. And if you bring down the threshold, all of the limiters for these individual elements will together collectively all go down. So that's kind of cool. Ceiling, this is the output level, and again, we're all grouped in an all group, so all of the channels link output levels will go down together. That's cool. And again, everything will continue to link together and work together as a group. Now, you do have some other grouping options. You may want to group just the left and right channel together and have their parameters work as a pair. You may want to have left, right, and center work as a group, which is kind of interesting, or left, right, center, LFE. This gives you some advanced mixing abilities to work. But generally, we want to just work with all of them, at least when you're first starting out. Now, I left this last knob for last. I think this is the most important and coolest feature about this particular plugin. It is the weight knob. And if I put this knob, and I'm getting, right now, everything is grouped together. If I put it on all of the, what it does is it sends equal percentage of all channels to the side chain that triggers the amount of the amount of limiting. So as you see here, we need to get some audio signal here that's actually going to produce signal. They're all going to work exactly the same right now because all of them are mixing together to create the side chain. Now, if you slide the knob fully counterclockwise, each limiter works completely independently. So there is no link at all in the side chain. If you put it halfway up, you kind of have a 50% ratio between individual action and group and everybody working together. So this is a really interesting parameter to play with. I think you're going to have to play with it to get your own experience about whether you want all channels of your immersive mix to limit together or to limit somewhat independently. And that's where this comes in. Okay, so you'll have to play with that to get better experience what that weight knob is like. Now, following the limiter, of course, we want to see how loud this project is. So let's put a loudness meter on it. I would put that on the print track, not on the master bus. You want to put it on the print track, so if you play back your print, you can see exactly how loud it is. So we're going to put it on the last channel of the print track, last insert of the print track, and go to sound field, and we're going to use the Uline loudness meter, which is a nice free meter, although to work in 7.1.2 you got to buy the pro version of it. And when you load it, this is the pro version, you make sure you set it to a 7.1.2 or it will not pass audio. And the Pro version gives you these Dolby Atmos presets, and we're going to use the second Dolby Atmos preset, even though we're not working in Atmos, 7.1.2 LR. This has the channel layout that we use here at Nescom. It's the Dolby Atmos layout, so use that one. So now if I press play, we're going to start seeing what the loudness meter is reading. Of course, I made this wicked loud. We need to be, for most post-production projects, down near 24 minus 24 LU. So we're probably going to want to either limit it less or bring that ceiling down quite a lot so that it is sitting in the minus 24 range. So play with your parameters and keep working with this until you see a level of about minus 24. I just reset it. There we go. I'm closer. Anyway, I hope this video helps out. It's pretty quick and short, and admittedly, I am new to this beautiful wave Spherix limiter. But hey, I hope it helps. Happy mixing. Bye-bye.